Latest Podcast. I am Kenny once again, joined by the Castor Troy to my Pollux Troy.
Oh, yeah, I got that one. I totally got that one. No more drugs for that man.
And since, Tim, you guys are facing off today, Ryan gets to be Sean Archer.
That's perfect.
Yep, I'm Sean Archer. Again, I get these references.
You get to do that creepy put your hand against the kid's face thing.
I'm going to take his face
off. Face off. With the story of one man's journey of having a face off.
Castor Troy was...
That's right. Yeah. No, you're right. I totally forgot about
on.
that. My God, Nicolas Cage.
And then Pollux Troy, his little brother. I think they're named after constellations? Castor and Pollux?
Oh, they're right? Greek titans, I think.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Castor
I don't know why
I
thought. I don't know mythology.
They were trying to be very subtle in that movie.
I can't remember. They're mythology.
Who knows? Anyway, we are a podcast that plays games about games.
You know, speaking of which, I saw Pig this past weekend. Nicolas Cage's
Nicolas
movie.
Cage, yeah.
Just quick excerpt. Really good movie. I definitely recommend it.
Pig?
It's called Pig.
It's not Babe, it's Pig.
It's called Pig, yeah.
And it's Nicolas Cage.
I won't say anything more because, we're a game podcast. We're a game podcast, not a movie podcast. But I will say, people, you should go see Pig. It's good.
I have a friend always telling me to watch Mandy. I've never seen that either.
Mandy's really good.
Yeah?
I've seen Mandy too on the recommendations. Like there was some guy on Reddit that did he watched like every Nicolas Cage movie that like went to DVD, I think in 2020. And there was something like 25 movies or something like that Nicolas Cage did in a year. And he reviewed each and every one of them and gave them a rating. And Mandy, he gave like the 10 out of 10, like is like the perfect movie. So we totally watched it, and it's incredible.
And then there's one that's like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, right?
Yeah, that one came out, like a couple of months ago.
That's another one. One of my gaming friends told me, you got to see this movie.
Oh, you got to see it.
Well, there was two movies that came out around that time that were like literally the Five Nights at Freddy's, because they did there was one where they did the Banana Splits, and it was a horror film version of the Banana Splits.
Interesting.
And then the other one, which is the Nicolas Cage film you're talking about.
As I recall, this was a horror film. Anyway, we are a podcast that plays games about games, and you guys would like to send in your game suggestions, your trivia question ideas. We debate things here, too. Debate topic ideas.
It's true.
TheLeetistPod at gmail.com, at TheLeetist on Twitter. Looking forward to getting suggestions for games and such.
Would like those.
We have lots of games. We're coming up with new ones every day.
I mean, the biggest thing is that you get a shout out when you give us an idea. So
that's right.
How exciting is that?
That as well. We got some new trivia by Ryan today. We've got a steamy debate and another new game by Tim later on.
Yeah.
Kind of new. It's partially new. You'll see. It's good.
Okay,
It's good.
Speaking of steamy debates and steamy things, I'll go right into the news with the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
What a segue.
Thank you.
Yeah. Ryan, how do you feel about the Steam Deck?
I pre-ordered it.
Wow.
I'm an idiot. So it is a glorified handheld PC. That at the end of the day, it is not like a severely overpowered, not severely underpowered, but just that middle ground of you're going to play like probably Doom Eternal on medium settings. Like you're going to get better graphics like output than the Switch.
So here's my question though, is that why are you getting it? Because that sounded kind of critical. Why are you doing this? No. Why are you getting it when Switch has so many ports from like the Steam library, basically, not Nintendo games that are on? So I've gone through that library of like games you can buy on Switch, and there's an insane amount of games that were like originally.
I agree.
On PC.
They sold me when they said you can install Windows and do whatever you want.
That's cool.
So at that point, they said, if you want Game Pass on there, you can have Game Pass on there. If you want,
is that compatible? Like you can play game?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, that's
if you want
impressive.
to do Epic Game Store, you can do all the games from Epic Game Store. If you want to do EA Play or whatever the other ones are, you can do that. It has browsers. It has it legitimately is like a medium kind of weight laptop that's a handheld console.
I guess I didn't realize that you could get Game Pass.
I had no clue. I didn't read anything about it because I saw a handheld and said I won't ever use that.
So it comes with Steam OS out of the box, which is kind of I believe it's a Linux-based operating. It's a Linux-based system, and so they.
It's a Linux-based system.
But they said that you can, if you want, just wipe the OS and just put Windows on.
They just let you, just go ahead and do it.
Because at the end of the day, it is legitimately just a computer
Yeah.
that is disguised as a Switch.
Bitching. I should actually look into the hardware. I'm kind of curious now.
I'm curious, like, if you hook, because you can hook it up to a TV as well, right?
Yeah,
Like,
so
just
you
like
could hook
dock
it
a
up.
Switch.
Yep, absolutely. So it'll dock, it'll hook up. I mean, it'll be just like if you had a laptop. You would have an HDMI port in, and you would just put it on a monitor, and there
But does
you go.
it have like the gyroscope functionality like Switch does? Can you remove the controllers on the side and have drift problems?
God, man. You know,
What is it capable of when you hook it up to a TV, though, as far as like resolution?
4K.
Can you?
I'm not quite sure of all the specs that come based in it, but I would assume, yes, you would be able to do all of that because you can install whatever you want on there. So at a certain point, you can make it that way.
I don't know if that tracks. I'd still be
Yeah,
curious.
that doesn't track too well. But
Yeah, I just wonder what the GPU power is like when you put it onto TV.
I would have to pull up the specs.
I guess it doesn't matter much because people are buying it for the handheld.
Oh yeah, people are buying it and selling it like crazy on eBay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Are you doing the same thing? Did you buy 3 or 4 of them?
No. Actually, eBay just enacted a new policy, which is interesting. I talked to a buddy of mine about this. You cannot sell a product that is not out yet. So they will not allow you on their platform to resell a pre-ordered product before it is out. So that actually is going to
Okey-dokey.
stop a lot of scalpers.
You think so?
doing what they're doing.
Or are they just going to keep it in their warehouses until they're ready
The
to scalp
scalpers
it?
don't want to handle the product. They want the product to go directly to the consumer.
Prada.
Yeah, the Prada.
You know, I don't think I've ever used a Linux-based anything. Or have I? Do you know? I mean,
a Linux-based anything?
Yeah.
Have you ever used?
Is
it Ubuntu?
Ubuntu
Yeah.
is a Linux operating
Is it
system.
Ubuntu
Red Hat and,
or Ubuntu?
I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
It's open source.
You know
can
what
do it
my
if you want.
reference for Linux is? Wayne's World 2. Is that a Linux book?
The coding for Apple computers is pretty close to Linux.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unix is the same.
And that's
relatively
why I
similar
put
language.
Ubuntu on my MacBook when I had it, because I'm like, okay, I want to be able to play games on this MacBook, and that OS will let you do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else, but I don't think so. I think your phones generally, your operating systems act like Linux.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Netflix and PlayStation. I think I told you a little bit about that, right?
Yeah, that's exciting for me. I can get down on that. I think that's really,
I didn't actually
really neat.
dig into that one. So
It's
what
just a
exactly is
rumor.
going on?
I think some guy data mined something from the Netflix app that was an image of 2 PlayStation controllers and also an image of the main character of Ghost of Tsushima. So far, the only thing that Netflix has confirmed is yes, we're getting into games, and yes, we're starting with like free mobile games.
It's a brilliant idea. I mean, it's frankly a brilliant idea. If
so
I
they're-
can,
okay,
if I can just plug a controller into my television and play streamed games from any service kind of thing that is just there offered on my TV because I've paid the subscription, and whatever app it is, servers take care of giving me that game, I will never buy a console again. You'll never see me buy a fucking console. I already don't buy them often. I'll buy them even less often now.
Can I interest you in what was that service that was absolutely terrible?
Stadia?
Stadia.
Well,
Google Stadia.
I mean, Stadia was the first of its kind, right? That's like saying, can I interest you in Google Cardboard kind of thing for your VR experience? You know what I mean? Like, these things evolve. This technology is evolving. Things are getting faster. I just did Amazon's Luna. I did a week subscription to that, and it worked fucking great.
Yeah.
I had 4K, not 4K, 2K on my system, running like at 144 with playing Control.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
like
it-
streamed to my
so
system.
it's streaming to your actual console, right?
Was streaming to my computer.
Your computer, and then subsequently you just have a controller plugged in. Whatever, it probably could take any controller input.
Yeah, absolutely. I was using
Yeah.
an Xbox controller.
Yeah, so it's the same premise, right? So like you'll have Netflix will be like, oh, here's our movies.
Yes.
Here's the next tab.
Yes.
Games.
I'm not giving up on this idea that internet streaming of games, that is the thing.
100%
That
going to
is-
be the future.
That is absolutely the thing.
yeah,
Yeah, I just wonder
absolutely.
if it's actually if the PlayStation thing is real or if it's just gaming.
I mean, I guess it would be easier for them to
Hella dope.
because I mean, Microsoft already has their xCloud service. They can already do streaming. They have Game Pass, obviously, so they have this kind of market. They're going to be releasing apps on televisions that will allow you to do the xCloud streaming on there. So yeah, I can't see why not. PlayStation partners with like someone like Netflix.
Imagine somebody that released a thing that they could do where they had everything you needed in order to be a Twitch streamer Okay.
Holy crap.
Built
Yeah,
right
yeah,
into
yeah.
it. Facial detection to know what your body is, so you can set like a backdrop, like in a Zoom meeting call, right? And it puts it automatically in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. And you get good audio because maybe the controller that you purchase has a good microphone in it, kind of thing. Imagine that system. That's not far off. Like,
I mean, I honestly believe that this is the last generation of actual physical hardware consoles. I think we are at that point now. Because internet has gotten to a point, and it will only get better to a point where I think streaming and cloud services and downloading digitally is going to be the wave.
But people have said that about physical for the last couple generations, and people still buy physical.
There's a big reason
Internet's never been there, though. It's getting there.
The internet's there for us, but we're in a bubble of good internet kind of thing. So there is a lot of places on this planet that still need hardware in order to run stuff. So
Absolutely.
I doubt we've seen the end of consoles.
Well, no, that's
but
why
I think we're definitely seeing the horizon of not having to have a console.
If you're literally because we are literally talking about, we have now 2 consoles of each type, a PlayStation digital and a PlayStation regular, or a Xbox Series S or Xbox Series X. But each one has a just purely digital, and each one. So now they're testing the waters. They're like, all right, which one's getting more popular here? And they're like,
sure.
Yeah, based on what they can see.
Did they have discless systems? That was close. They have discless systems last gen.
No.
They didn't?
No.
Okay.
But I will say that I think there was actually a discless, I want to say Wii. I think there actually was a discless Wii that came out way back when. But no, I mean, digital media is going to be.
It's a Wii discless.
It's a Wii discless.
No,
yes, we are borderlining that.
I'm in the business of finding consoles for my friends. Obviously, I just gave my friend a Series X today. He just came by and got it not half an hour ago. And trying to get PS5s, it seems like, I don't know if they're not like manufacturing them the same amount, but it's way harder to get a digital version than it is the disc. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Why
don't
is
know.
that?
Because like the Series S is actually easier to get than.
Is there any difference about like storage space or anything like that?
Yeah, there's.
Does the discless one have more storage?
Well, for PlayStation, no, they're the same. There's literally no difference other than do you want a disc drive or not?
Cheaper than the other?
Oh yeah,
yeah. The disc-less one is $100 cheaper.
You're paying $100 for a disc drive.
That matters. Okay.
God, this reminds me so much way back when Mac was like, oh my God, we're going to do a MacBook Air and it's not going to have a disk drive. And I went, oh, that's okay. Like, how are you going to operate without a disk drive? Like, you need discs.
Yeah. Really?
I never would have thought
Switch doesn't have discs.
Well, no, I never thought discs were going to go away. Like during that time, I was like, it's impossible. Like, how would you do that? And now we're at a point where it's like, why would you do discs?
Yeah. Do you remember when Xbox, the last gen, Xbox One, came up with all these really cool, innovative ideas for how they're going to release it, and the public was just like, no, fuck you and your ideas. We want PlayStation 4 style of doing things. They had that like friend sharing thing where you could you and 6 of your friends could freely share all your games between one another.
What is this?
This was the original idea for the Xbox One, that you could designate like 5 or 6 people in your life that would have full access to your library and you to all of theirs.
Oh.
You just couldn't play it at the same time.
Well, but the caveat to that was that you, outside of those 6 people, you could never share games. Wasn't it something like that? Yeah.
Well, but that was also when Microsoft was leaning heavily towards the whole we're going to go digital thing, and GameStop and others.
Fuck you. We're just going to do nothing but
no,
digital.
But I mean,
like, share with nobody.
GameStop and all these other places are like, we're not going to sell your console if you go digital. And they're like, well, okay, fuck. I guess I'll just sell my games.
I'm sure they would have had such a hard time.
Yeah, that is a good idea. And it's weird that PlayStation is doing that.
The relevancy of GameStop is when consoles are being released.
Yep. It's true, though.
It's weird that PlayStation is doing that sharing thing like I told you guys about and never really promoting it. You saw it work.
They did. This thing, they pushed all these ideas. They introduced a bunch of different stuff. We'll go through it and talk about it some other time, but they introduced all these ideas that pissed off gamers crazy because they were offering very different things, and they were very, 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 divisive. And that was when PlayStation did that real snarky thing where they did that one some showcase when they're like, here's how you share with friends, and like one guy just handed the box to another person, and the whole crowd went fucking crazy.
Oh my God.
Because Microsoft wasn't allowing something like that. Like, do you
Yeah.
remember this?
Yeah,
No,
I totally
I mean,
remember.
but that's I don't know. I think every console has those like moments where you're like, oh, that's really cool. I'm going to use that all the never. And it never happens.
Because everybody's
You never
memory
use
of that launch was that Xbox was pushing this is an entertainment system, and they didn't talk about games a lot. They talked way more about.
Well, that's why it was called One. It was all encompassing.
As a guy that doesn't have, a bunch of Xbox friends or anything like that, I would have shared probably that sharing thing with about 3 or 4 people, and you two probably would have been 2 of them. So I probably would have used that.
Definitely a misstep, but man, I will say, if there was ever a like comeback, it was Xbox during that like end of the last generation, like this previous generation coming into this generation. It's Microsoft freaking killed it with Game Pass.
Yeah,
and the Bethesda thing is huge too. So coming up.
That's okay. Sony's getting what was it? Blue Studios or whatever.
Blue Studios.
Blue
Point.
Blue Point. Blues.
Blue Point's the one who does Demon's Souls. Yeah. But I don't know if that. Yeah.
Or is that still a rumor?
No, that happened.
Okay.
Blue Point.
There you go. You did it.
Xbox definitely has the hype this time around.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I wonder how that's
I mean, I've been letting Tim, borrow the PS5, and up until when I tried out Demon's Souls for a little bit, and I was like, I'm kind of enjoying that a little bit. I had no reason whatsoever to touch my PS5, but I've been playing the crap out of the Xbox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, PlayStation does have to make some moves, I think, because it seems like Xbox just going farther and farther with killing it. Honestly, And if that Netflix thing is real, that's going to be quite a battle going on.
Freaking
Excited to see
day
that.
one Game Pass, like it's insane. And when we go into talking about games we've been playing, I mean, there's a game that just came out today that I just started playing, and it's freaking fantastic.
We can do that right now.
Whoa, tell us about it, Ryan.
What a segue. So the game I started up. So, I mean, what I had been playing this past week, I tried out a little bit more 14 Kenny. I'm sorry. I think I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. I realized I looked at what I was doing. I go, oh, it's an MMO. And I uninstalled it. I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry, Kenny. I know.
Yep, it's all good. I'll probably give it up soon too.
Yeah, boy.
I'll do like a couple.
Yeah, it's just it's hard to like. I think if you get like maybe 10 people that together to play together, that's a different story. But like if you're just kind of like solo trying to figure out things, I don't know. It just kind of gets tedious and boring. But I mean, for the most part, aside from that, Dota 2 has kind of been my fallback. I always play that like on my downtime or whatever, just to enjoy hating my life. I have been working on a project that's not video game related, but I got a new Lego set I've been building. Yeah, Jurassic Park set.
Nice.
So that's been kind of occupying a little bit of my time. But
I can brag on Ryan's behalf. He's quite the Legoer.
I
He's got some really cool stuff.
Well, it's the last one I'm gonna get. I got the
before.
Nintendo Lego set. It was like the NES Lego.
I remember that. Yeah.
So I got that. I got the Friends.
I got the Friends one for my sister for Christmas.
Oh, did you? Okay, perfect. Yeah,
I didn't get one for my wife.
Would Kathy like that? Do you think Kathy would like that?
Yeah. She'd at least like the idea of it.
Because they just came out with the Joey Chandler and Monica set.
Actually,
I almost got it.
Let me wind that back. Maybe my sister got my mom the Friends set, and then we got my mom a different one. Sesame Street.
I was wondering if that's what was.
Yes,
the
in
case.
case my family listened to this, like, you didn't buy me that Friends thing.
I'm going to retract this. I'm going to retract this before
ago.
that. So I got the Friends. I got the Batmobile, the classic 1989 Batmobile set, and then I got the Jurassic Park. It comes with a T-Rex and
kind
the
of a game. It's Minecrafty.
It is so much. I don't know when the last time you guys ever built Legos, but like honestly, just like doing it like with like a show on in the background, it is so much fun. Like I don't know why I love it.
Puzzles.
It is a puzzle.
I built Legos pretty recently. I have a niece, so.
Oh yeah, but I do it because I like it.
It's pretty fun.
I've got a little tiny niece kid.
I got a niece. Yeah, I do it for my niece too. And then so just before we recorded this podcast, actually, the Game Pass just came out with this game, Chris Tales, which I think I talked about in the previous show about that one coming out. I was interested in the idea, RPG style, turn based. But the premise is that you have the past, present,
Oh
and
yeah,
future.
yeah. How is that? You've tried it?
It's so cool.
Is it? Okay.
So, like, just to give you an example of something you can do that I just did in my playthrough,
Chris Tales.
you can. So I like cast a water spell on this person, and they had like this armor. And so then I sent them to the future, and the armor rusted because the water rusted
neat.
the armor.
That's cool.
And then based on rusting the armor, I could damage the person more.
I like
so
the
I was
art style. This is really cool
It
looking.
is so
Looks
fun.
like
it's such a fun concept.
like a Saturday morning cartoon type.
Oh yeah,
animation.
absolutely. Yeah, it's very cutesy, but it is also. It's got the Paper Mario style combat where it's like if you attack, you have to hit A at the right time to do a second
That's
attack.
how Super Mario RPG was.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
absolutely. So it's it has that kind of combat, or like when they're about to hit you, if you press the A button right before you can
you block
guard
it.
and
Yeah.
you'll deal
South
less
Park.
damage.
South Park
Yeah,
had that.
South Park
What
had
was
that
the other
too.
game I played recently that had that same goddamn concept?
I just don't know.
I just don't know. I'll think of it.
But
though.
it is
way too late.
So I mean, like, and I've only put, granted, like 30 to an hour, into it, but it's actually like just the premise alone has kind of sold me because you can shift the perspective of future, past, or present at any point during the game. So you'll be walking through a village and you'll be like, I wonder what this village looks like in the past. And you go back and some of the people that are standing right in that position are not there because
haven't
they
been born
haven't
yet.
been born yet.
What?
And then you would go to the future and they're like old people at that point.
Okay.
It's
All right.
like
Blowing
insanely
my mind.
detailed.
Yeah.
Chris Tales.
Chris Tales.
On Game Pass. So
Is it Chris?
free.
It's pronounced Chris?
CRIS.
CRIS. Because I played this game that came out in 2018 called GRIS.
Gris Tales.
But apparently it's pronounced Gree or Gray.
I know what game you're talking about. It's
Yeah.
Gree, I think.
Gree?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Lovely game. Don't get me wrong. But I said the name out loud to somebody and they're like all pretentious. They're like, oh, you mean Gree? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. No,
Chris.
it's definitely, I mean, like, unless my opinion changes from the next time we record, because I'll be playing more of that. No, it's
Nice.
really cool concept for.
Well, I'm a liar and have not played Skyward Sword, even though I said I was getting it
You
last week.
liar. You said you were going to play it on
my
Friday.
God.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick it up tomorrow after work. I got kind of stuck in. I did play quite a bit of Final Fantasy 14.
Did you?
I got up to the level where you can start doing dungeons with like 15, 16.
Okay.
So I haven't done them yet.
Were
but
you
I-
doing it because I was technically still getting to that? Because then I'm going to feel bad.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no,
just
not
gonna
at all.
go
I was
ahead
thinking
and-
about just jumping into one myself the other night.
Yeah.
But I did look up
Kenny's
some
good at
videos
getting into games.
on how to tank in Final Fantasy 14, and I want to try it, but I haven't done it yet.
Maybe it's great.
I
Maybe
also-
we're missing
yeah,
out on
I don't
something.
know. We'll see.
I don't know.
But no, you're right. It seems like WoW, like the same thing. But
I mean, MMOs are. It's hard. It's really hard to go like, oh man, this is let's do this. Like,
especially, I was talking to a friend we play D&D with on Discord, and he was talking about how much he loves the story in WoW and MMOs, and I don't pay attention to the story in any of those games. I fly right past every story thing in Final Fantasy 14 in WoW. I'm doing it for a different
Kenny,
reason.
you
than
have
some
to
people.
save this village. Shut up and let me slay
Yeah, I'm trying to like
things.
think back to like the things that I do remember in WoW and like story wise,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything up there. Like there's some stuff that stands out, but barely.
There's the like overarching usually story like Wrath of the Lich King. It's like
I think
I have to fight the Lich King. He's wrathful.
I think it's because usually it's like only you can stop these things, hero, and then you do 8 things, like kill like 8 things, and then everybody else is the only one that can save the day. So none of it feels memorable.
It really
like you're
does
making a
take you out of the
difference.
immersion when someone says only you can, and there's like 50 billion other people
fighting over the same
and then,
enemy?
like it's like okay, the next person in line, only you can stop this.
Thank God you've come, hero, just in time. MMOs just don't make you feel special.
I don't even attempt it like the
Like they
quest
don't
giver.
even appreciate you.
I go to a quest giver, I open as a skip.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
So, but that's not why I'm playing
There's
this game. So.
very good story beats when you get those 5 boar pelts to that person, man. It's like super important.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
there are fans out there of the lore of these games that I don't
I
know.
would
That
love
we keep on
I
insulting.
would love nothing more if there was like a stupid side quest like that actually had some of the most like emotionally driven story beats, and it's like I gave you 5 pelts. It's like, my family's been starving. My poor mother, she's taken ill. It's like, oh
Amazing.
my God, I gave you bear pelts.
Yeah, that's just not why I play those games. But there's fun. I mean, there's fun stuff in Final Fantasy 14. Obviously, I've been playing it a pretty good amount this weekend, but it's just not the story.
So what do you like?
Oh,
What is it about it?
I like unlocking the new abilities, trying them out, figuring out how to like do a rotation and what works the best. Seeing numbers go up, getting better gear. That whole thing.
That whole chestnut.
And once I get in the dungeons, they're working as a team to do all that stuff together with your own unique little build.
Now our numbers will add together.
Yeah, but the thing that really took me away from getting Skyward Sword this weekend was finding a mod for Dark Souls 3.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Finding a mod?
I found this mod called Sind. I've never modded this game before.
Okay.
And I just happened to come
heard about
across a YouTube video of Asmongold, who is a huge WoW streamer.
Yeah.
And other than playing WoW, he's taken short times to play Dark Souls and the Dark Souls series. And he happened to have tried this Cinders mod, which is a total overhaul for the game. It's like someone went in and added all the weapons from, like almost all the weapons from Dark Souls 1, 2, Bloodborne, all the armor from Dark Souls 1 and 2. They overhauled the system, so like you're not upgrading weapons to +1, +2 anymore. It's just a flat, like you can use any weapon at any time, and the damage just scales from what points you're putting in your stats. So, and then the magic is not based on like, the magic just recharges.
Okay.
So you're using it and it doesn't run out.
That's handy.
Yeah, and so you can just be a badass mage the whole time. And
I
not
would
be
have
running
liked
out.
that on my first try to go through Dark Souls 3 because I played a mage who ran out of mana really quickly, and then I died a lot.
And they added a bunch of systems in it. There's a summoning system in it. There's like systems to like upgrade your rings and things like that.
Okay.
They totally like took the levels and redesigned. Like they didn't like retexture anything, but they moved things around. So when you're in a level, you're coming around a corner and you don't know what's there, even though you did before.
Yeah.
Because it's different. There's different enemies. The levels are laid out differently. You'll go to a space like that just warps you to like a DLC area that was way later in the game all of a sudden.
Sure.
It's really neat. And it's
interesting.
Yeah, and I usually don't. I've never like installed an overhaul mod like that impressed me that much.
Yeah.
I'm way into it. So that's what I've been playing. I'm also very excited for a game I saw today on YouTube that totally passed me by. I don't know why. It's called Death's Door.
Oh yeah, so that's the it's kind of Legend of Zelda meets
Souls.
Dark Souls.
Yes, it looks cool to me. I just
everything meeting fucking Dark Souls.
Yeah,
nowadays.
they all like to meet.
They meet. I just watched a review for it today. I guess it's already out. I think
it came out today.
Out today. I'm probably going to play that tonight or tomorrow.
Actually was debating about getting that.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh man, that's got to come to Game Pass, right? No.
Oh, it's like isometric.
Yeah, it's like a Hades
It's
look.
made they did Titan Souls was their previous game.
I've not played that either.
Titan Souls is a very interesting. You play as this literal like pixel speck, and you're like going around, and it's a boss rush game. So all you're doing is killing titans. Like these.
I've probably seen it before just because I look at a lot of Souls things. But there's so many of them now.
Yeah, but this one seemed pretty interesting.
Nerve.
You're playing as a crow.
Yeah, it's like a crow creature guy, and it looks like very Zelda-y, and I think it's kind of Metroidvania-y too.
Yeah.
So it looks cool to me.
Yep.
Another thing I watched a little bit of today was New World, which launches in a month, I think.
What's New World?
It's Amazon Game Studios' big MMO that they've been working on.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember hearing about that a long time ago.
Is the whole premise to buy more products, or is it like?
It's a real game. It looks good. I mean, it looks like an MMO that looks different than Final Fantasy and WoW. So I just thought it looked.
What style is it?
It's like
is it fantasy?
Yeah, it's fantasy, but I think I saw guns in it too. Maybe. I don't know. It's third person. It's a little closer camera than like a WoW or Final Fantasy 14. It kind of almost looks like a third person game, but yeah, it just looks really cool to me. I don't know. Other than that, there's not much to say other than it looks like an MMO with spells and attacks and things. But
it's really cool, Kenny. So you're like,
not playing games.
You're playing like new mods. You're interested in all these new games and stuff.
I feel an insult coming.
It's going to be self-deprecating.
Okay.
Guess what I've been playing for the past
What
week?
have you been playing?
I loaded up Fallout 4 again. I told you about that last time. That's all I've been playing. I haven't had much time, and so I haven't been able to like really devote myself to a game and give it the time and attention I want to. So the little bits of time that I do have, I've just been sitting on my computer playing something I'm familiar with because I can just jump into it and go. But yeah, I'm playing Fallout 4 again. I said I wanted to try the dog thing, and it sucks. Don't do that.
You know what I was going to tell you when you were complaining about modding?
It's because it's not Yoshi. I get it.
Yeah.
Like, you are aware that you can totally, like, mod the game from just the UI of the game now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I just
Okay.
did that last night, and I don't know. Now I'm bored. I'm going to probably stop playing.
I thought you were going to get...
Yeah, I'm going to do it next year when I'm in the mood to play Fallout
Well,
again.
I mean, you were going to get someone to mod it, all this stuff for you, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do that next year when I'm in the mood to play
All right,
again.
yeah. Fallout 4 again.
Yeah, it was just something I quickly jumped into, and I do feel bad because I have not played the PS5 yet.
Yeah.
As much, I stopped playing Ratchet and Clank after last week. I don't think I'm interested in finishing
So
that game.
what is it exactly about Ratchet and Clank that it wasn't clicking or
Yeah, I mean that was basically it. It just wasn't clicking.
Wasn't
I mean,
clanking.
It wasn't.
wasn't clanking? Yeah.
Oh mercy! It just is not. I didn't find it very fun. You know what I mean? Like I think first and foremost, when I play a game, I want it to be fun. I want to be enjoying myself. If I feel like I have to work to like a game, I have to be in a very special mood to give it the time.
I'm kind of interested because, I mean, you did say previously that you really enjoy the Ratchet and Clank series.
I did.
I'm just curious, like, because I actually have not played any of the other Ratchet and Clank games. What was more fun about those versus this
I
one?
couldn't even tell you. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, like this was a 5 years ago of an experience kind of thing when I played.
So maybe
Ratchet and
nostalgic
Clank.
goggles, but like maybe it's like
I don't even think
not
that. Like I do remember very genuinely enjoying the last Ratchet and Clank. Like I do. And that I think was the second one I ever played. I think I played the second one way back in the day.
Gotcha.
That I don't even remember. But the one that was on PS4, I liked a lot. This one, I don't know, it's just not the story. I could give two fucks about the story that they have. It's not charming to me. You know what I mean? It's very kidsy kind of thing, and it's not funny or anything like that. There's nothing that's really saving it in that category, which we talked about and we bashed on it before.
I said it's not. I mean, that story was.
It's lacking in any like charm. So it's all it has to do. All its saving grace is its gameplay, which I find repetitive. You're just shooting
It's
fucking dudes over and over
again. It's a technical showpiece for the PlayStation 5. I mean, in terms of like visuals.
That's fine. Just play that fucking game where you're inside a computer or whatever. There's a technical showcase for the system.
That's interesting though, because a lot of the people who are like really love Ratchet and Clank, like you did before, that I've seen reviewers and journalists and stuff all love this one too and say, yeah, it's more of the same and I love it. So it's interesting that out of the three of us, we're all kind of on the same page.
I could have just been really drunk when I played the last one, and that's what made it so fun.
I mean, I think that the gameplay is repetitive and kind of tedious a little bit, but like I do think that it's like there were times in that when I'm doing the gameplay, I was like, I'm enjoying myself. I mean, I'm killing a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff on screen, but like, yeah, at a certain point, I was just like, okay, which one kills things faster so I can move forward?
You know what's weird? I was really hyped about Fallout 4 when it first came out, and then ended up being a little disappointed by what I got out of it because of the aspects of the game that they kind of removed from previous iterations of it. That being said, I play a lot of Fallout 4. I go back and play that game quite a bit because I think the things they did right, they did really, really, really good. But this time around, me playing, I have not done any of the storyline. Not a single bit of it. I've just been liking going to different places and maybe finding something. Have you ever been on the west side of the map? There's this little shack that you can find that's got a shit ton of like these tanks in them. Not
The
big
things you
blow
shoot
up
in the
tanks.
sky?
There's like three little chutes that you can manipulate and move these tanks into, and then shoot off the valves, and they just fly off into the air. And that's all this fucking room is. And I love it. That is so fun to me. That is premium game making right there, is that I just come across that and spend 10 minutes in this little room shooting tanks in the air. That's amazingly fun. At one point, I shot one in the air and was able to shoot it out of the sky before it even blew up. It was so fucking fun.
That is a cool little place.
I did not get as far into that game. So
I've probably played 300 hours of that game. I love that game.
Probably pretty close for me too. I mean, despite all the things I bitched about that game initially, I've sank a lot of time without even having modded it.
Yeah.
So
I modded the shit out of the building stuff.
Yeah, I remember, dude.
So
you got
things.
so many viruses on your computer from the random viruses.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I mean, yeah, that's what I did. I went around and shot things. I did a sniper build again and ran around with the dog. Don't do that. It's not fun.
I just think
kinda
he's
dies
a
and
loyal
whimpers a lot.
pupper.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my gaming.
All right, that's what we've been playing. Yeah, and I think is there anything you're looking forward to playing soon? I'm wondering.
All that Deathloop type hype got me kind of
Deathloop?
excited about it.
Yeah, that looks cool.
That looks pretty cool. I can get down on
Sure.
on a game like
Well, someone's gonna buy it at some point. I'm assuming of
I'll play
either
that.
me or
I'll
Kenny
buy that one day.
when's the new Horizon game looking to come out?
Not
next year.
Next year?
announced
Okay.
yet. Yeah,
Well, I was looking through some stuff today when I was researching our debate topic for tonight, and one of the things I remembered was I did not get a PlayStation 4 until the PlayStation Slim came out. Let me tell you something. The PlayStation 5 is fucking big. It's an eyesore in my living room. I don't like it in there. It's just this thing that is, I've got this nice TV stand and a TV mounted on the wall, and there's the only thing that is interfering with the maneuverability of my television is this 8-foot tall PlayStation in front of the television TV that I've got to move to the side or onto the
It's
floor.
a gigantic router, man. It's awesome.
I'm excited to wait for the next iteration, just like I did in PlayStation 4 Slim. I will totally wait until the PS5 Slim comes out.
I love it.
When I spent a weekend here, within the last couple of weeks, I had 2 PS5 sitting in front of me. And I can attest to the fact
You
that
essentially have a server room.
it covers
at that
up
point.
part of
It's
your
like
TV on the-
gigantic.
The room starts to
servers.
get hot if you have more than one PlayStation in there.
well, they weren't both running. That would be insane.
No, it's remarkably large. Those things are crazy.
Oh man.
I love them.
I think it's time we get to playing some games about games because that's what this podcast is for. Are you smarter than Elite Gamer? Is the name of this game that Ryan's going to play. And I will pass over the box to Ryan
That sounds great.
so he can do this.
Amazing.
yeah.
He can
All
press
right,
buttons
I
for
like
sound
it.
effects.
All right. So, you know this game. You love this game. This game is a series of different categories. You'll choose the category. I'll give you the question, and you'll answer it. And I know you will all just get it right the first time.
I would like to reiterate that since now that I have the laptop in front of me on this one, anytime I type something, I'm literally just doing it for the sake of my memory, which is apparently horribly bad. So
Okay,
things
gotcha.
like category names, or if you give me a clue that has secret words in it, I'll
Yep.
type it out. But
That's fine.
I'm not Googling, I promise.
No worries. All right, so we got 4 categories in this one. So we'll start with the top, and we'll do the way I think Kenny did it last time, where I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is until you choose that category. So the first one is called MMO No. Followed by I didn't, and then I lost all creativity after for the category
I
name.
was like, that's the title?
Spell it.
Spell it.
Huh.
IT.
Synonyms.
Nice.
Names.
Bringing it back.
Oh my God.
And Amazon 1-star reviews.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So there's a coin.
Oh, yeah, there is a coin.
You should flip it on the table so we can get the sound of
Yeah,
the...
that's
Yeah.
going to sound great. People are going to love that.
All
Here,
right.
go ahead, Ryan.
So
Or it could be horrible. We'll
So-
see.
yeah.
I'm gonna have Tim.
I'll be heads and Kenny be
Okay,
tails.
there we
Sure.
go. It is. It,
is
looks
a
like
head.
it's heads. It is
A head.
a head.
Stop the fucking thing.
No,
So heads is me.
Yeah.
heads is you.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I got to try this MMO no.
All right. So the way this works is I have 4 expansions to a MMO, and I'm going to say them. You're going to just tell me which one is not an expansion to that MMO.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's just A, B, C, or D.
cool. Okay.
All right. World of Warcraft. Is it the
The only one I'm going to get.
Probably.
the Burning Crusades,
Uh-huh.
Legion,
Uh-huh.
Cataclysm,
Uh-huh.
or Shadowscape?
So you said the
Which one
Burning
is-
Crusades. It's the Crusade. So the first, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my
I think
God.
What is it, Tim?
Shadowscape. Is
There
not
it
a-
is.
yeah.
That is correct.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Nice.
All right.
Just being a little dick, you know. Being a little dick.
I was like, oh crap, did I do that wrong? Like I literally was like, oh shit.
You should have just said immediately wrong.
Yeah. No.
Shut up. All right. All right,
I
Kenny.
regret giving away the button power. All right,
Oh
yeah, let's
my
go.
God.
I'm going to go synonyms. It's not going to die.
All right, synonyms. All right, so this is technically one word, but I did it as 2 synonyms for it. So that will give you a pretty decent hint
This
on
one's stealable too, right?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Yellow peeper.
What the hell is a synonym for yellow?
And remember, it's actually a one-word title.
Yeah,
but I'm doing
I
two
gotcha.
separate.
Yellow peeper. Yellow peeper. A peeper could be like a peeping Tom, or it could be like a chiclet chicken peeper. No, maybe not. Or an eyeball, like
like a peeper.
Peeper like a peeper.
or like you. Where'd you get them peepers?
Where'd you get those
Eyeball.
peepers?
Yellow peeper. So, GoldenEye. Oh my God!
Nice. That was good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I used my brain and it worked.
was
Holy
nice.
crap. All right, back to Tim.
Let's try out this Amazon 1-star reviews.
All right, so I'm going to read off a 1-star review given to this game by a person on Amazon, and I will probably give you, after I give this, I will let you ask one hint question to help you guide you. So if you're like, I'm not quite sure, is it like around this, I will give you a hint for it, because sometimes the reviews, like what they put on 1
So
star.
if I can ask freely for a clue.
Yeah,
is what you're
absolutely.
saying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Long spells of boredom broken up by brief bursts of a little excitement. Third-person game with no first-person option? Your character doesn't always go where you direct him in combat. When you want to skip cutscenes, you have to press the X for every line the character speaks. Cast spells are ineffective. Weapons aren't aren't up to much. Your character is completely relatable. Any allies you fight alongside cause no damage to your enemies. A really poor game. I will give you a hint.
Okay.
All right. This came out in 2016, and it is the third in a series.
Dark Souls 3?
Nope. Kenny.
A third in a series. So this is an Amazon review, meaning it could be anybody reviewing. It could be even someone reviewing a good game.
Hold on.
That was reviewed well somewhere else.
I will let Tim maybe did the 2016 throw you off? Because it's not 2016.
Yes, it did throw me off.
Okay. Get another guess. I
What's
believe
the actual year?
2015.
2015. Oh, well, that's
I was
way better.
Way off. 2015, third in the series.
Third in the series in 2015 is... There's magic in it. Oh, man. I think all that time is going to be wasted because I can't remember. I don't know.
Okay. This is a tough one. You said first person with no. Wait, it was third person.
Third person with no
option.
first person options.
Third person with no first person.
Third
option.
person with no first person options.
Spells, useless companions.
Remember, this is a person who wrote a 1-star. Took the time.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Out of their life.
Is it Dragon Age Inquisition? Damn it! Thought that was close to the correct year.
Witcher 3.
Oh my God! Okay, now I
There's
get the idea.
companions in that?
That's what the reviewer said.
That's hilarious.
That's how bad the companions were.
All right.
That's a pretty good game because the reviewer can be very deceitful.
Oh, man.
This is literally a 1-star review.
Okay.
I call for.
All right. Now I'm in on
it. So back to Kenny.
Yep.
Kenny.
I think I'm just going to synonym.
Let's do spell it.
All right. Spell it.
Spell it.
So spell it is exactly what you think. I'm going to give you the title, and you're going to spell it that title out for me.
Okay.
Okay. Synonyms.
All right. Synonyms. All right. Spell it. Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo is Banjo. Kazooie is Kazooie.
You give it to him?
Damn it!
Yeah.
Tim,
Can't forget that hyphen, bro.
you need to spell it exactly.
Hyphen.
Banjo hyphen Kazooie.
That is.
Oh my God!
Amazing.
Boom, 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 boom,
Bogus.
boom.
I like Tim was shaking his head
I was
the whole
shaking
time.
my-
I was like,
oh,
he
he's
knows
skipping-
it.
he's skipping
He
it.
knows it.
I would not in a million years have remembered that there was a hyphen.
Well,
there.
that's the last name of one of the developers.
Oh, okay.
All right, Tim, back to you,
I
bud.
forgot about Ted Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, my God.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I got lucky on that one, so I'll do one now. Let's do a spell it.
All right. Genshin Impact.
Genshin NSHIN space IMPACT. A boom.
Amazing.
Bam.
All right.
I would have got that. Just saying.
All right.
But
Kenny.
you did. So I'm just saying.
Okay. What's the one we haven't done yet?
Well, no, you've
we
done
done
them all.
the synonyms
now.
yet?
You've done them all.
Let's go back to synonyms.
Synonyms. Flawless black.
Flawless black.
Do you like?
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like that
this one.
Flawless black. Perfect dark.
Well done.
Oh, there you go.
Amazing.
Amazing.
All right, Tim.
Let's do synonyms. Synonyms.
Okay. Circle healthy feet.
Circle healthy feet. I'm gonna type that down. Circle.
And I will go ahead and give you feet is FEAT.
Oh,
Like a feat of strength.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We have great feet of strength.
Together we have both feet strength.
He looks at him with that nod. Let's see. Circle. What's a circle? There's round. There's sphere. Halo, maybe. Healthy. Healthy. Well. Not sick.
This is actually a really enjoyable one.
Circle. I'm not going to take up more time by just going, I don't know.
Kenny.
The only thing I can pick out of my brain is that it's a Halo game with two other words next to it.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So the only 3-word one I can think of is Halo Combat Evolved.
Combat Evolved. That doesn't make
I don't
sense.
think
Yeah.
that's right.
Is that
I'll just say that because I don't know it.
Circle is a ring. Healthy is fit.
Ring
And a feat is an adventure.
That's
Good.
good.
Ring
Okay.
fit adventure.
Damn. I never think of things outside of the consoles for some reason whenever we do this shit.
No, you're good.
It was like
You're
the
good.
same thing when you did Thump
Oh yeah, Beat
Battle
Saber.
or whatever, the Thump Sword.
It's hard when you're on the other side for sure. Because like when I was doing it, I was like, oh, this is so obvious. It's like, no, not if someone said this to me. Then I'll be like, what?
Circle healthy feet.
Circle healthy feet. That was Nintendo's original idea.
That was their hidden project.
That was
name
their
for
hidden
it.
project. And then back to Kenny.
All right. Let's do the 1-star review.
All right, 1-star review. All right, where to start? How about the fact?
I already hate this person.
How about that? Hold on. How about that fact that the RPG elements in this game are as shallow as a puddle? Not to mention that Bethesda is still using the same upgraded buggy mess of an engine because they're too cheap/lazy to get a new one. Mods are cool when they work and don't contribute to a game that already can't go 10 minutes without crashing. The game would know replayability without them. The story is boring and generic, just like the stupid backstory they gave the sole survivor was severely hamper role playability. Who thought a voice protagonist would be a good idea? Again, roleplay is hampered for no reason.
This is Fallout 4.
Yes.
Fucking piece.
Thank God I got an easy one there.
Amazing.
That guy said a lot of terminology.
He actually
for what it's
has
worth
a
for
lot
having
more.
it.
Do you want me to keep saying what he
No.
No, you're dumb. All right.
No, I don't like that person. We can move on to the next thing.
All right, Tim.
MMO, no. I don't know why I'm doing this one because I think we already covered the only MMO I'm familiar with.
All right. This is for Final Fantasy 14.
Okay.
All right. Which one is not an expansion?
I'm not going to know.
Stormblood, Heaven's Ward, Blood Moon, or Shadowbringers?
A.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I was unmuting myself.
Oh, well.
Kenny.
Oh, he gets to steal it? He only has 3 to choose from?
Uh-huh.
That's the way it goes.
Fuck you, Kenny.
It was
But we're not going
That's
to
what it
remind
goes.
him.
That's how it
No,
goes.
I'm just
remind
playing. I'm
me?
just playing.
oh,
Stormblood, Heaven's Sword, Blood Moon, or Shadowbringers?
I think it's Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Final answer.
That is correct.
Amazing.
Right.
All right.
Amazing. The only one I knew for sure was Shadowbringers.
All right.
First one sounded fake to me, so I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I should not do that category anymore.
All right, Kenny.
Let's do that category again. Why
Pretty
not?
sure we've covered all of the MMOs I've ever played now.
Well, this could be Elder
That's
Scrolls
why
if
I
I'm
led
lucky.
off with World of Warcraft just in case
Yeah.
you chose it.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
hoping for the ESO question. Here we
All
go.
right. EverQuest,
Damn it.
the original.
There's no way of getting
the
this.
original.
Lucky guess, maybe.
The Dissonant Evil, The Ruins of Kunark, The Shadows of Lucelyn, The Plains of Power.
The Plains of Power. Damn it.
Tim, The Dissonant Evil, The Ruins of Kunark, The Shadows of Lucelyn, or The Plains of Power.
What's the second one?
The Ruins of Kunark.
Kunark?
Kunark.
Kunark. A. Hey!
Amazing.
Amazing guess.
See, you complained about the 3-question thing, and then you got a point from it.
Well, yeah, because I had 3 options. Yeah,
there you go.
That's the only reason I'm winning. We're tied.
All right, Tim.
Oh, it's my turn. Synonyms.
Okay, I like this one actually.
Circle healthy feet.
Circle Healthy Feet. 2. Sun Reynard.
Reynard.
Sun Reynard.
S-U-N or
S-U-N.
S-U-N.
Reynard, R-E-Y-N-A-R-D.
Reynard is a word
I didn't even know.
It is.
and not a name.
It is a word.
Oh my God. Star Reynard. Sun Reynard is star or Star Ocean. Oh.
Kenny.
Star Citizen. Damn it.
Fuck is a Reynard?
is a fox.
Oh,
Star fox.
of course. Those pesky Reynards.
My grandma had problems with Reynards.
It is a fox.
I'm going to just chase them off with a broom.
Takes off the broom.
Hey, we all learned something today.
Yes, we did.
All right. Kenny.
That MMO thing's got to be in your favor eventually.
I don't know about that. Synonyms.
All right. This is the last synonym.
That's what I thought.
All right. All right. Excitable Illumination Wanderer.
Oh my God. Excitable Illumination Wanderer. Wanderer could be Traveler. Wanderer could be Journeyman. No, that's stupid. Traveler? Oh, wait. Project Octopath Traveler? I didn't even think about the other 2 words. I just got Traveler. That was done.
Yes, excitable and project are synonymous.
I gave up on thinking.
Oh God.
Excitable Illumination Wanderer.
God, Octopath Traveler is not it. Excitable. Let's
was
see.
my guess,
Happy Feet Trainer. Excitable something. Oh, illumination. Illumination could be glow or light, or maybe it's like illumination, like idea or revealed, revelation, something. Super light go.
Super Light Go.
Super Light Go.
Sounds like a Japanese game. I would totally play it.
Yeah.
Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh.
Never heard of that. So I'm sure that's a hell of a game.
It is actually a really good game.
I've
believe
heard
it.
good things.
All right. Back
Is
to
it me?
Tim.
Spell it. Let's try to spell something again.
Spell it.
Spell it.
All right. I think you could do this one.
Thanks.
Katamari Damacy.
Katamari space Damacy.
I got to remember what Tim just said. Okay. Katamari space Damaci. Damn it.
Demacy.
Oh.
Oh.
Damacy.
Damacy.
Huh. I even typed it out and it looked right. Oh, well. What are you gonna
Son of a Damasi.
do?
Have you played that game?
Oh, yeah.
I've never played it.
Oh, it's fucking wonderful. Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Check out Katamari Rerolled on Steam and pick it up. It is a delightful game.
Yes.
I've heard good things.
It's really, really
It's
fun.
really good. Kenny.
And fucking weird.
Let's keep spelling it.
Do you know the plot?
No.
You're the son of the king of the universe, and he went on a bender and destroyed all the stars.
That's right. Yeah.
And so your job is to go down to Earth and just start rolling things up so he can replace them in the heavens.
Nice.
It's amazing.
I think I've watched gameplay of it and thought it looked silly, but it probably looked fun too.
Well, that's the point. I think it's
feel it.
supposed to be silly.
I can feel the cosmos. It's a little girl that says that. You'll love it, dude. It's
Let's
totally
spell
quotable.
some more stuff.
All right. Your word is... So there's two ways of pronouncing it. I'm going to say both.
Okay.
Gitaru Man or Gitaro Man.
Oh my god. Gitaru Man.
Is this just like the Spanish version of Guitar Hero?
I'm just gonna spell it the way it sounds. Gitaruman. Damn it.
Timothy.
Gitaroman?
You were close. Gitaroo.
Gitaru Man. What is that game?
It's an old PlayStation 2 game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually like, it came to my mind because I was listening to a podcast. They talked about it. I was like, oh yeah, that game. And then I was like, that'd be a fun spelling game. So
Yeah, I thought that was like the
you could
Japanese
thank-
Guitar Hero.
You could thank that
They put
game.
a silent O in that.
Gitaru.
You didn't say guitar oo. You say guitar O or Gitaro.
Gitaro.
Gitaru.
Hey, get a row.
Yeah, Gitaro, you too.
All right, Tim.
Oh, it's back to me. So synonyms is done. Spell it needs to be finished. Not doing MMO. And Amazon 1 star. Let's do another Amazon 1 star.
This is the last Amazon 1
Is it
star.
Gitaru Man?
You are right.
Oh, sweet. Got it.
Amazing.
All right. We played many of these party type games before, Wii U party games, and I've always enjoyed them. We love Mario, so we were really looking forward to playing this one. But much to our utter disappointment, this was nothing like the one we enjoyed in the past. You can literally win every single mini game and have the most coins and have the most stars only to have the computer reward itself enough arbitrary bonus stars to win the game anyways, even though the game is over already.
So I've got to just guess the right
Number.
Another thing that happens is that it will make sure that your characters always get very low dice rolls.
Yeah.
While the computer or character always, and I do mean always, gets very high dice rolls. Overall, this game feels more like it's a rigged casino game than a fun party game. This element makes this game frustrating and unpleasant. If you're going to spend your hard-earned money on this game, it should be fun and enjoyable, unless you enjoy the feeling of being repeatedly cheated. This is not that game.
This one didn't have a number.
You sure?
The
about
one
that?
for the most recent one didn't have a number. I feel like. I don't know. I'm discussing it with my enemy.
My hint will be it did not have a number.
Oh wow!
Is this one Super Mario Party?
That is...
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought Super Mario Party was the one they just announced for Switch. That was like a collection of a bunch of the
No,
things
this
stuck
Super
together.
Mario Party was the Switch one that came out recently. I think I don't know what they're calling the new one, but it's... Yeah, Tim's right. Tim's right.
I thought we just saw that at that Direct. And it was like, this is the new Mario Party with a bunch of maps from the other games smushed together, and it's called Super Mario Party. Maybe I don't know.
Or is that like Mario Party All Stars? Because they've been doing that.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm going to fact check that one later.
Yeah, I'll fact
That's
check
fine.
for you right now.
Go for it, man.
I will pick. Let's keep. Oh, that was the last 1-star review, right?
That was the last 1-star review. We're also done with synonyms. We have one more spell it and 2
MMOs, right?
More MMOs.
All right, let's go with the MMO one and hope we get ESO.
All right. You got Final Fantasy 11.
Damn it!
Suck.
If you would have asked me, I would not even have known that was an MMO. Yeah,
what is it
right.
called?
Super Mario Party. Yeah.
What's the new one called? Oh, is that you were
I
just
don't
like,
fucking
okay?
know that, yeah.
All right, Final Fantasy 11. Is it Rise of the Zillert, Chains of Promethea, Wings of the Goddess or Seekers of Light?
Wings of the Goddess. Of course. Damn it.
Mario Party Superstars will be the next one coming out. 2021.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which, I can't
Rise
remember.
of the Zillert,
I wouldn't even listen to
Chains
which
of
one you chose.
Promethea, Wings of the Goddess, or Seekers of the Light?
Seekers of the Light. Boom.
Amazing.
Damn it.
Yeah, luckiest guess I ever had.
All right, Tim.
I am down 2.
That's
So
part of the game.
the Amazon reviews are done.
Yep.
The
We
synonyms
have
are
one
done.
more MMO and one more spell.
Well, we're going to spell it.
I need to get both of these to
All right,
tie you.
Tim. Shin Megami Tensei.
No.
CHIGGINS.
Kenny.
Okay. I think I
It's also a very, it could come down to,
I
if you
might
get
not-
this and the next one, it's a tie.
I might know how to spell this, but I wonder if there's a stupid hyphen in the middle of it.
There's probably like an apostrophe.
Okay. Shin Megami Tensei. SHIN. Wait. Can I type it?
Yeah.
Since you've been doing that, I should be
You
able
want me
Please.
to use it in a sentence?
No, I'm gonna try
Hey,
this.
Fred, look at that Shin Megami Tensei.
That's the biggest Shin Megami Tensei I've ever seen.
You should calm down, man. You look Shin Megami Tensei. Thank you.
I liked it.
Shin.
Busted my Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, no.
All right, this is probably wrong, but here we go. SHIN MEGAMI space TENSEI.
Wait, so do the first part.
SHIN MEGAMI.
If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, if it's wrong, it's wrong. But that's what I got. Son of a bitch.
I missed Gitaru Man by one letter. He can miss it by one thing.
He spelled it correctly, but Shin is and Megami are separate.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
ridiculous.
was so
Well done, though.
close. So this is just for fun because right now Tim has 6.
Tim's
you have
gonna win.
4. But
fun. The MMO one.
all right, Tim.
Is
Star
it my
Wars
turn?
Galaxy.
I gave up on Shin Megami Tensei. So this is
Kenny.
that's right,
Star
yeah.
Wars Galaxies
Okay.
for 2 points.
Oh wow.
and to tie. No, I'm just fine. Jump to Lightspeed. One with the Force. Rage of the Wookiees. Trials of Obi-Wan.
Rage of the Wookiees. I bet it's Rage of the Wookiees is a fake one. You should do that one.
Jump to Lightspeed. Is it Rage of the Wookiees?
Was it Rage of the Wookiees? Okay.
That actually was an expansion.
That would have been an awesome
One
ending.
with the Force.
One with
Okay.
the Force.
There's not one.
One with the
And
Force. The Force is with
The
you.
winner
is the winner.
is Timothy.
Oh my god! I feel like I've been doing pretty
Amazing.
well in trivia
If you want to
recently.
give him a victory music, it's C.
Oh,
There
thank
go.
you, thank you.
There it is.
Wow, thank you. Oh gosh, I just
Okay,
don't
now
know who
it's
to
my
thank.
time to lose.
I just don't know who to thank right now. Kenny, thank you
Yeah,
for
great.
graciously losing on my behalf.
Well, I guess we have got to the point of the show where I get to press the last button on my sound effect wheel because it's time for Slap a Debate. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Today,
So
we bring together the
smooth.
two titans of debate, Tim and Ryan. Or what did I call them? Castor Troy and Sean Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facing off in a debate of...
Face waterfall.
I could eat a peach for hours.
The debate today is the best year in video gaming.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it,
I gotta just clarify here real quick. Apparently, me and Ryan both picked years where Kenny was like, "That's not what everybody says is a good year for gaming."
Oh,
But
okay.
That's not what I said. I said I'm surprised by
Yeah.
your picks. That's all picks. That's
Well,
all I
I
said.
thought you said-
so. Like the way I interpreted it, just to clarify,
That's what I was about to
was
say, is
the
your
best
favorite, and
year
argue it.
of my
Exactly.
favorite year of gaming.
Okay, gotcha.
Not like
Monday.
everyone said, like, "Oh my god, this is the best year of
That's
gaming."
not what I did, but
Okay,
I'm ready.
Oh,
Anyways,
boy.
You picked what you think was the
just generally speaking, what was
Oh,
objectively, what was the best year for gaming? Yeah.
Well,
Whoopsie doodle.
That's okay. We're going to do this anyways.
I think it'll still work out. If you were answering that question, you can argue why your answer is correct.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll be able to argue from the heart. I'll be able to argue from my heart, and it'll all work out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do a flippy coin toss.
Flip it the coin toss. Where the hell did it go?
Coin was by you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's by you, Billy.
All right.
Do it.
And by the way,
Adventures of by you,
I was
Billy.
listening back, and that coin toss argument we had is because I was thinking of NFL rules, like when you win the coin toss, you get to decide.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking.
I thought, we decided to go ahead and just make it.
Sure.
One
At a
goes,
certain
the other one
point,
goes.
just all right. Heads. That was not even a flip.
Do you want me to flip it again?
I don't care. He can go.
I guess I'm going.
Okay.
I thought if I flipped too hard, it would go across the room or something. So Ryan's going to go first and tell us his favorite year in gaming, the best year in gaming. Either one, to argue it to me. Let me know what's the best year in gaming. We're going to have a 1 minute timer.
Yeah. So when I'll let you get the timer up. All right.
Sorry. Okay. The 1 minute timer will start now.
Yeah. So when I think of the best year of gaming in like my personal experience of like years of gaming, it's a year where there was a nonstop, non-drought of games and games that entertained me and kept me going. And for that, I chose 2017. I know that's really recent. And it probably, there's a lot of years where a lot of consoles, a lot of things came out and it was amazing. 2017, though, had every month was having something for me to actually dive into. I mean, starting with, you had Horizon Zero Dawn, you had Breath of the Wild, you had Destiny 2, you had Super Mario Odyssey. Obviously it was a year of Nintendo for me, but when I think video game, I'm mostly Nintendo. But 2017, honestly, like for me, was one of the best years just because of how diverse the amount of games there were and how entertaining those games were going forward. And I still play a majority of those 2017 games now in 2021. So,
all right. Tim.
I was pretty close to picking 2017.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, because I really love Odyssey. I really love Breath of the Wild. Those two games were incredible.
I think it was good, like, not to start his timer yet. I was thinking 2016 as well.
That's what I chose.
That's what I assumed you were going to choose.
I chose 2016, and it wasn't necessarily because of my favorite games coming out, because frankly, none of my favorite games. Doom came out in 2016, and that one's definitely a favorite of mine. But the big thing about 2016 is how diverse gaming was in 2016 and all the new things and how there was so much for everybody in 2016. And this is what I loved about it, because you had the hardcore gamers. You had Dark Souls 3 that came out. You had Doom. You had Uncharted 4 that came out, which were all fantastic games, right? But you also had things that were lighter, like Stardew Valley came out in 2016 as well. Farming Simulator 17 came out.
Yeah. It's good. Guys, play it.
Firewatch came out in 2016. Inside came out in 2016, which you still need to play.
I do owe that one.
But beyond that, though, and what we're going to get into as we go into is the rest of the stuff that happened. This is just the games that I've covered so far.
Yeah.
There's so much more that happened in 2016.
Okay. When you guys told me these, I almost said, we could just change it to best year in gaming of the 2010s.
The sad part, is like, honestly, I think I totally agree with Tim, actually. 20, not that it's the best year. I think that, like, I think they both had these incredible explosion of like, oh wow, there is so much goodness in these games.
Like, here's what's on the horizon.
Holy crap! Like, and so that's why 2016 was so close. It was teetering on the edge for me. Breath of the Wild, unfortunately, man, that game just pushed me over the edge of just how much I can really love a game. I never thought I would be so much into a game, because I experienced something. I know we're talking. It's best year in gaming, but I'm talking about a singular game. But obviously, there's more to it. I've never had this experience where I've talked in the water cooler about a game more than I did with Breath of the Wild, more than I did probably with Mario Odyssey too. I would talk a lot about that. And Destiny 2, I had my friends and my fire team, and from Destiny 1, we get on, we played, we had so much fun. 2017 just had all those just amazing elements that kept me going throughout that year. And I mean, Nintendo just was in its infancy with the Switch, so there's so much more promise and stuff on the horizon.
Let's talk about infancy for a second, because you know what happened in 2016? The Oculus, the HTC Vive, the PSVR. These all came out in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Including games like Super Hot, I Expect You to Die, Job Simulator, The Climb, Arizona Sunshine. These are all games that people are still playing. Along with Big Screen, the app where you can literally watch movies multiplayer with people together, your friends on VR headsets, and you can hang out and do these things. Also, talk about infancy. Pokemon Go came out in 2016. People were jumping on their phones, walking out in public, and playing an AR experience for the first time on their phones. And it was a massive hit. I mean, it didn't last forever. It didn't have the staying power. But I mean, talk about like introducing something. 2016 brought that. It brought just one more game thing I wanted to bring up. It had The Witcher 3's Blood and Wine came out in 2016. Which
you're missing a very important
you are.
game,
I was thinking too.
And it is
Overwatch was
That's the one.
huge.
No,
in
there's
2016.
missing one more.
Persona 5 was there. The Witness, Titanfall 2, Darkest Dungeon was there.
Yeah.
Just lots of really, really powerful, memorable games that really stuck with me. Also, we're going to go a little bit deeper because, I did a lot of research for this. Warcraft the movie came out in 2016, which I found to be delightful. Also, I was just talking about this, the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro came out in 2016, and that was a big year for me because that's when I finally got my PS4. That's when I that was the system that came out that I finally got, so I could join that new generation because I was just a PC boy, and this brought me into that new gen. And then just to give you a little bit of hard time, you know what else came out in 2016? Terraforming Mars.
Yeah, well, that was a board game.
Hey, it just said gaming,
right?
So I went with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think 2016 definitely had a lot of highs when you talk about innovation and changes that they did. I think 2017 for me, I mean, obviously was a banner year for Nintendo, and I think that that's really what drove me to thinking that is the best year of gaming, in my opinion, for myself, just because of how much drive and how much they put into. I mean, when that Switch came out and I was able to just play Breath of the Wild on the go, it is a transformative experience that I was like, yes, I have had handhelds before. God knows, man, I've gone through the fucking Vita. I've gone through like all those other handhelds. But when I was doing the Switch and I was like just playing Breath of the Wild and just immersing myself in that game, and I know I'm harping on this game, but man, that was 2017 to me. Like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Destiny 2, those were the three, that was the trinity of games for me that literally carried me throughout the entirety of that year. I know that there are multiple other games there was a lot of games that came out during that. Pyre came out. That was a fantastic game done by the people who did Transistor and Bastion.
If I were to really harp on games that were important in 2016, Doom was, of course, incredibly important to me. I mean, that game reminded me of how fun a game can be. Okay? Don't get me wrong, Odyssey did that too, but Doom was there. Doom got me hyped. Doom brought out emotions in me, the same kind of emotions that people get when they beat Dark Souls bosses. That's what I got out of Doom every time I played it. When the music started going in those arena fights, and you just your energy's so boosted, and you're just blowing up everything, all while Mick Gordon is just making these amazing noises in your ear from his guitar. I mean, I just that had the same effect on me.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something too about the hype of 2017, which I include as a part of 2016. So the excitement for Breath of the Wild coming out, the excitement for God of War coming, the excitement for Death Stranding, and also I wanted to finish on this one. This might be a down note, and this might be a bash against 2016, but I think it's important. I think 2016 is when people learned, at least got a big dose of not overhyping a game, because 2016 is when No Man's Sky came out. And people learned
that's an interesting
an interesting lesson from No Man's Sky, that you should mark your expectations a little bit. You should be careful when it comes to a game company coming out and telling you we're going to give you the greatest thing of all time, because they didn't. Okay? And I don't know how much people learn necessarily. I know that I tried really hard to learn before Cyberpunk and then let myself go a little bit in that. And the same thing happened. I got bit in the ass by having high expectations of a game that had been out for a while. But I think No Man's Sky probably taught a lot of people a really good lesson.
I will give you guys closing remarks if you choose to want them. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, Tim's made a really good point for 2016. I think both 2016 and 2017, it's so freaking hard because they both had such amazing things.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could just do because even leading into 2018, you had freaking God of War come out in 2018. You had, these incredible games. Like we had this amazing plethora and bounty of games that were just so juicy and so full of depth. I'll say 2017 was probably more of a year of the open world, get this kind of interesting experience, unique styles. Horizon Zero Dawn, dinosaurs that are robots. You have, Breath of the Wild, Link in this immense world that he can just really do anything. You can go straight to the boss and fight them. Or, Destiny 2, introducing a lot of new elements that are now just so key to that kind of series. And then, Mario Odyssey, they're going, man, fuck 120 stars. Let's get you 900 plus, things that you could get. But also it is so expansive and each world is so unique and flowing with life that it just is an amazing and a speedrunner's dream to do that game. So for that, again, it just kept me entertained month after month after month after month. From indie titles like Pyre, which is a fantastic game, to the AAA titles, it really is for me, it was the best, year of gaming.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I think the thing is that when it comes to gaming in general kind of thing, these things are all, every year is going to have good games. Yep. You know what I mean? And, whether, you personally enjoyed that year specifically or just overall, the past 10 years, there has been no really disappointing year where you've said, I hated this year in gaming. There's been some that maybe didn't live up to expectations, but you still got good games out of it. There's just the market's flooded with games. So for me, I tried not to focus on that too much. And when it came down to it and I looked through the past 10 years, I looked a little bit further and really nothing was clicking for me. But in the past 10 years, 2016 hit me because of all the innovation and all the inclusivity that 2016 had. As far as having this diverse set of new things for people to experience, it wasn't just a console generation that came out. It was a generation for people on mobile games. It was a generation for people with advanced hardware that wanted to do VR stuff and really dig their nails into that. It was, of course, good gaming. And there was even stuff for the film buffs. So, I don't know. I think that's overall why I went with 2016.
I think again, both years are amazing. So yeah.
Okay, man, this is a tough one. When I first looked at the list of games for both of these years, I thought that Ryan had it immediately when I matched the games to games. But then I didn't even think about all the stuff you're going to bring up about
no. If I had any inclination that Tim was going to do 2016, I was like, oh, this is going to be rough.
There's big games there. Doom,
so many good things.
Obviously, Dark Souls 3 touches my heart. Overwatch was a huge thing, but I guess I also didn't anticipate all the kind of big stuff you brought up about Pokemon Go being a huge thing that brought people into gaming, all the VR stuff releasing. And I think when you talk about the games itself and the plethora, the quantity of great games, that Ryan made a better argument for that. So, man, this is a really tough one.
Go with your heart, Kenny.
It's all good.
I will say that I think, I hate to be the teeterer of this kind of side, but I do agree with Tim on a aspect of because if I was thinking outside of the element of what I consider the best year of gaming and what gamers would maybe consider the best year of gaming, I would say 2016. Yeah. That makes sense. But in terms of the way
I love Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey is fantastic. But the way I viewed it was in the context of my personal.
Here's the thing. I think you saying that right now, and the fact that if I was picking my best year, I would pick yours. But I think for the sake of just listening to arguments, if I'm taking myself out of this and just listening to arguments, I think I'd have to give it to Tim.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was a good one. I like that one, bud.
But I like your year better.
I think the argument wasn't even really an argument. I think we were both agreeing. It's we both
agreement contest. Who agreed harder?
Yeah, it's 2016 was awesome. Yeah, 2017 was awesome.
I found that Ryan agreed just a little bit harder, so I'm going to give the victory to Tim.
Can I take this? I wanted to look over some of the other options here while we were on this conversation.
Like what years?
Well, there was 2018, 2019.
Hold on, we could go back.
Yeah, we could go back a little bit.
You want to do 1985? Let's get
No, I
original
wanted to talk
Nintendo.
about some of the ones that are brought up a lot. Okay, so I just pulled up a thing just for a quick reminder. 2007, like I was just saying, Assassin's Creed, Modern Warfare, Portal, The Witcher, BioShock, and probably my favorite of this list, Super Mario Galaxy. Fucking awesome game.
Galaxy's pretty good.
The first Rock Band.
I hear. Have you ever played Galaxy 2?
Yeah, I like them both.
Yeah,
They
I've
kinda
never
blend
played
together
Galaxy.
for me.
I mean, Galaxy 1 was the only one that was included in that All-Star thing. And everyone's like, yeah, Galaxy's great. Galaxy 2 is so much better. And it's like, that sucks.
I don't know if
really
it was
want
better
to
or
play
not.
that.
I liked them both, but
thought they
I
were-
played them
yeah.
like 10 years apart.
Galaxy 2, we added Yoshi into the game. And then
Yoshi. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 98, another widely regarded one is Pokemon Red and Blue, Ocarina of Time, Mario Party, Banjo-Kazooie, F-Zero X, Metal Gear Solid? Wait, Metal Gear Solid made hiding in boxes. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid and Half-Life, Resident Evil 2, Fallout 2, Baldur's Gate. So that's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
Pick a year. Give me a year.
Did
in the
Diablo
past
come out that
25 years.
Yeah, they've all got great games.
That's what I'm saying.
I think those, when they're picking the best ones, I think they're the ones that had the most quantity, probably.
I mean, obviously, it's super subjective, but like for me, it's just like, again, it's a year where I was nonstop like, oh my God, I'm into this game. Oh my God. I mean, it's like this year, I can't say that I have that. Like, I will not say 2021 is the best year of gaming.
Like I've said before, my personal one is probably 2015 because of Bloodborne, Metal Gear, Fallout 4.
Yeah,
that was an awesome one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the best year in gaming debate. That was a pretty good one. I liked it a lot.
Good job.
Probably the closest one I've ever judged because that was a toughie for me. All right, we're going to move on to.
I'm feeling something this time. I'm feeling a little excited. I
feeling
think
this.
I think this is when Ryan is finally going to end that streak, baby. He's going to get this one.
Nah, it's like when I play
it.
disc golf. I just got to go for those bogeys all the time, baby. I want my plus ones.
Yeah. So, all right. So I gotta start this because when I was thinking about what game to do next, one of the random ideas that popped in my head was be like, how fun would it be to do anagrams of video games? So you just scramble letters.
No. My head would hurt.
Then I created one anagram and said this would not be fun at all.
Not on a podcast, probably, because you're sitting
Way
there just
too difficult.
staring at
Now,
it.
if it was like a trivia night somewhere, yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
You would
but
literally have us write down the letters and go, well.
I saved a couple of them that I looked up because I just thought it'd be funny to read off.
Do you want to give us?
No, I don't even want to give you these as a game. I'm just going to read them off.
Okay.
It's impossible
All right,
for you to just get these. Okay, so here's just a couple I look up that tickled me funny. Maybe it won't tickle you guys, but it totally tickled me. I got a bumpy stereo for Super Meat Boy.
Oh, my God.
A bumpy stereo.
That's an anagram?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Tangoed Fart Hut
Tangoed Fart Hut.
for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that would be like just minutes of silence of us staring at these things.
Dwarf Goo, God of War.
Dwarf goo.
Wow.
Anyways, that game would decidedly not work. So we're not doing that one,
And good
folks.
night.
Yeah, so do.
Bam.
But no, I had this idea, and that was just kind of floating around in my head. And then the day that I thought of it, was our recording of our last episode, and Kenny did a very similar game, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's serendipitous! I totally have to do this." It's Smash Up.
Yep.
It's a version of Smash Up. So you did video game Smash Up,
Right.
which was awesome. But my idea was to do something that we kind of talked about when before we started this podcast, is that maybe mixing in a little bit of other doses of media into our podcast and every now and then, like movies. So I had this idea that if we kept it still game-based, had a movie and video game smash up.
All right.
Yeah, so we'd smash up a movie title and a video game title together. And I would read off the same kind of thing that Kenny did for video games.
Yeah.
So here's the
like
example that I shared with you guys earlier. I'm going to share with the audience now so they can kind of know where we're going with this one. So this was my clue. And I'm trying to decide if I'd like you guys to answer this as like you're on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
I think I want you to.
Okay.
Because
So
the things
what
I'm
is?
reading out, I want you to
right.
say what is every single
All
time.
right, we got it.
It's going to sound fun. So
What
here's
is?
my clue. Answer. I'm not sure which is more disturbing, animatronic horrors or Tom Green. Kenny.
What is Five Nights at Freddy Got Fingered?
Very good. Doodling. Should I do that?
Sorry.
Okay.
Amazing.
Do you want me to do those, or should we just say, hey, good job? We'll just say, hey, good job.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe one day we'll have a separate sound effect for the
for
correct
We need
things
our
on the
own
second game.
buzzers.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do, and so I've got. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and forth. So I'm just gonna give you one at a time. We're gonna steal. We're gonna have steal opportunities in this one too. So you guys can, try it, duke it out on those.
Let's.
So we're gonna get started. Who went first on the debates? Ryan went first.
I went first on the debate.
Ryan,
So
you went first on the other thing, didn't you? Or no, you read the trivia. So why don't you tell me who you'd like to go first, you or Kenny?
I will give Kenny the first one.
Okay,
Thank
Kenny.
you.
The first one's going to you. And there are a few harder ones that I tried to put closer to the end, but they're pretty much all mixed up. Okay?
Let's do
So
it.
Kenny, the first one goes to you. I'm going to read them kind of slow, so they're.
Okay.
The Grey Wardens can only stop the Blight with the help of the Green Destiny in this martial arts choreographic masterpiece.
The Grey Wardens.
Can only stop the Blight with the help of the Green Destiny in this martial arts choreographic masterpiece.
Enter the Dragon Age.
That's close. That's close. You're on the right track, but
That
no, I'm
was
afraid
seriously what I was like.
Yeah.
But it's got to be the game first, and then the.
It does not have to be.
Oh,
no, it does not have to
okay.
be. They're going to be back and forth
Back
kind
and
of thing
forth,
throughout
okay.
this thing. So don't use that as a context.
Also
clue.
good to know.
Yeah.
Wait.
But you're on the right track. So should I give away any hint to the person? Maybe
here.
I should. So it
What,
moves on to the next one. I will say that he got the game right, like the game series right.
What was your guess?
And Enter the Dragon Age.
And I want to clarify on this one. I think I did include
Because
the specific games. It's the specific
Okay,
game
yeah,
title.
yeah.
So
that honestly would have been my guess, so I'm going to
okay,
pass.
okay. It is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon Age
Oh,
Origins.
man.
Yeah.
I was so
The Green
close.
Destiny was the sword in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I've
would
seen
not
that
remember
movie.
That was like I was kind of going for the choreographic masterpiece on that one because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was
I've
so
never seen
lauded
it.
for that.
I've
But
never
I'm
seen it.
also
Oh,
trying.
man.
So like
It's lovely.
I just got to remember that the game can be first or second.
Yes, it can be either way.
Whatever makes it fit.
Kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Ryan, you ready for this one?
Yeah, maybe.
Busty, scantily clad anime beach babes try to survive the night in a farmhouse being attacked by undead cannibal ghouls the best way they know how, by smacking balls back and forth.
Smacking balls back.
Smacking balls back and forth. Busty, scantily clad anime beach babes try to survive the night in a farmhouse being attacked by undead cannibal ghouls.
Pass. I don't know.
All right, Kenny, you want to give it a shot?
Is there a volleyball movie?
Or is there a volleyball game?
Scanty clad volleyball game
Mm-hmm.
or movie. I don't know volleyball games or
I know one.
one pretty famous one.
I know one volleyball game.
a famous anime volleyball game.
Oh wait.
Kinda. 3D anime.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Not
All
even,
right.
not even the
Dead
first
or
clue.
Alive,
Give up.
Extreme Beach Volleyball.
That's
but
the game.
what is the
What?
movie?
Night of the Living Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Wow.
This is hard. Oh my god! All right, all right.
All right, Kenny,
Because
I
that's
think you'll
the
get this
only
one.
one I know.
Kenny, I think you'll get this one.
All right,
So
let's
here's
do
the
it.
next one. I bet this mustachioed oil baron might be the type of man that could survive if he woke up in the hunter's dream.
Oh, I know this. There will be Bloodborne.
That's right. You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
Kenny with 1 point on the board.
Oh, that was yeah. I got that one too. Dang
All right.
it!
All right.
If you
no.
really want to use the sound effects, you can. I feel.
Would you like me to?
It's up to you.
Okay.
Amazing.
How about just whenever you guys get one right, you push that button. For
Okay,
me.
fine.
Okay, we won't buzz since these are pretty tough. They'll just be disheartening.
Sure.
Okay. All right. You ready, Ryan?
Maybe.
You are, buddy. Chin up. You got this.
I knew that one.
Okay. In this GameCube remake, Samuel L. Jackson has had enough of these motherfucking foxhounds in this motherfucking nuclear weapons facility.
I'm trying to smash the two movies together to make it work.
All right, it's a movie in a game.
Yeah, it's Snakes on a Plane and it's Metal Gear. It's Twin Snakes. So how does that smash?
You got it, buddy. Write it down if you have to, but you can do this.
My head is hurting.
You got it.
All the equations there, buddy. Go ahead and just give me the
Give me
answer.
the formula.
And I think doing the requiring the Jeopardy answer is just making this more difficult. So don't think about that. He just basically gave me the all the right work and the incorrect answer. You got this, bud. Come on, you can do it.
I gotta write it down.
You can, yeah. Do.
So
Kenny's helping him, ladies and gentlemen.
this goes here.
You put that on top.
Oh no, it's one of those circumstances where it's the players helping each other to try to defeat me, the game
So
master.
Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on a Plane.
You got it, buddy. That's it.
Amazing.
Why did that hurt my brain? I like it because Kenny's like, come on, man.
Oh man. Okay. That was a rough one.
I got both games.
We're still going on this one. This is gonna be good. Okay, next one. We're getting in the zone now. We're getting in the mood.
Kenny, I owe you one help.
You both got a point on the
It
board.
just might have taken away longer.
Ryan, I did this to kill the dead air.
All right,
Stop being dumb.
Kenny, you ready?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk that the story of a Polynesian girl teaming up with The Rock would be the best-selling original PlayStation game of all time? I didn't even know they had racetracks in the South Pacific.
A Polynesian Girl and The Rock. What the frick movie is that? Let me think of
Best-selling PlayStation.
Let me think of a random The Rock movie. Can I even name one The Rock movie? I'm wondering.
There's
other
the
than
best
Jumanji.
Rock movie ever.
I'll give you a hint. It's relatively recent.
The Jungle Cruise.
I'll give you another hint because Ryan looks like he's having a tough time on this one too.
Oh, yeah. No, I have no clue.
It's an animated film.
Oh.
The animated Rock.
Oh. Wait. How the hell does that mash into a game?
I don't know what The Rock has been in recently. I'm sorry, I'm going to pass that.
Okay, Ryan, you want to give it a shot?
Best-selling PlayStation game?
The original PlayStation game of all time.
And it was racing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Gran Turismo. Moana?
Yeah, push them together.
Gran Turismo Moana?
Yeah, that's it. You got it. Gran Turismo Moana. Wow, I'm proud of you, buddy. You got that one. Hey, Ryan, guess what?
Amazing.
You're in the lead.
That hurt my head again.
All right, here's a tough one. There's a tough one I almost didn't include, but I'm going to go ahead and do it
Never
anyways.
heard of Moana.
Okay. You'll have heard of this movie, and I don't know if Ryan has heard of this one.
Okay.
Reenact historical battles through time in preparation for Rex Manning Day. A real-time strategy, coming-of-age comedy drama, I guess.
It's my guess.
It's Ryan's. It's Ryan's turn.
Oh, okay.
He stole that one for you. So,
But I stopped listening because I thought it was
so we'll do it
Kenny's.
again. I saw Kenny ready to answer. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not your turn. It's Ryan's turn. Okay. So reenact historical battles through time in preparation for Rex Manning Day. A real-time strategy, coming-of-age comedy drama, I guess.
Oh my God, Rex. Because
Listeners at home, call in if you. That's right. This is a podcast. Forget that.
Yeah, pass.
All right, passing on to Kenny.
I'm not even sure I know this game, but I think it's just a name I've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a popular game. Is it Age of Empire Records?
You got it, buddy.
Okay,
That's
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
I've
Amazing.
never watched
Well
Empire
done.
Records.
Yeah, Liv Tyler.
Rex Manning Day.
Yeah, I have no clue.
This one's going to Kenny. Lucky you. All right. So, okay. How long of a Disney movie would it have been had Jamie Foxx's character died as many times as you inevitably will in one of Kenny's favorite game series?
Disney, Jamie Foxx, and Dark Souls. What the fuck is that? Disney and Jamie Foxx.
Very recent Jamie Foxx.
I'm not good at very recent cartoony or Disney things at all, which we'll find out right now.
Oh, you're going to hate yourself for this one, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Disney, Jamie Foxx.
You probably don't know it. You're just going to hate yourself because of how easy it is.
But he got it right.
Huh?
He said it.
don't
No,
know
he
the
didn't.
movie.
He did not. And I'm going to clarify why he didn't get it right if he passes it on to you, and you can think of why he didn't get it right.
What is Dark Souls?
No. Ryan? He was very, very, very close. By like one letter.
Dark Soul?
Dark Soul is correct. The movie is Soul. So it's Dark Soul.
Okay.
See?
Amazing.
Yeah? All right. Good job, Ryan. Ryan is still in the lead.
I like how I'm being like pandered because they're like,
I've got to do this because I know this game is very difficult. So I'm I'm moving with you guys here.
No,
All
it's
right.
fun that when it's too hard, we can work together. I like that.
Okay.
I think this is now
for
a
it.
cooperative game.
That's fine, but there's still going to be a winner, so fight it out.
All right.
All right. Ryan. Isaac might have had an easier time dealing with the necromorphs if he had the power of the Schwartz, or even better, push the Ishimura to ludicrous speed.
Dead Spaceballs?
You got it, buddy. That's it.
See, yeah, some of those
Amazing.
are like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. If you've seen and played both,
Yes.
it makes it a lot easier.
That 100% connected with me. It's like, yes.
Okay, Kenny, I'm really excited about this one. This is stupid and I love it. A heartbreaking tale of a dying father whose sons venture out to recover the water from the tree of life in hopes of restoring their father's failing health. Featuring the wacky antics of Pauly Shore.
Holly Shore.
Okay. A son is going to help his
Dying father, whose
dying
sons-
father,
sons? Venture out to recover the water from the tree of life in hopes of restoring their father's failing health. Featuring the wacky antics of Pauly Shore.
Is that game The Tale of Two Brothers or something like that? Or am I way off on that? Is that the So let's
It's a
see.
good time to help each other.
Let's see. We got In the Army
It's okay,
Now.
because, yeah, I didn't know.
In the Army Now.
We got Biodome.
Uh-huh.
We got Jury Duty.
Keep going.
Son-in-law. Oh, son-in-law. It's a son. So, Brothers, A Tale of Two Son-in-law.
You got it. That's it. Yeah.
I'm
Amazing.
so glad that
Oh,
was
I'm loving
yours.
watching you guys. I wish you people at home could see the gears spinning in these guys' heads where they're going. It's
I know
amazing.
maybe 3 Pauly Shore movies.
Oh man, this is great. That's
Goofy
about how many there are.
movie?
Yeah,
Well, I think I just listed all of them.
yeah, you pretty much did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Encino Man.
Oh,
right?
Encino Man. There you
Encino
go.
Man. That's right, buddy.
Buddy.
All right, don't do that. I learned my lesson listening back
What's
to
up,
doing that
buddy?
ASMR stuff, and that's not a good thing to do in the microphone. Turns
Yeah,
out.
I've cut out a lot of that stuff.
Let's give him some more editing.
Okay, who are we on? We're on Ryan now.
Yep.
In the third installment of this series, Geralt stars as a Scotsman trying to defect from the Soviet Union.
Okay, so it's Witcher. Witcher 3 Wild. A Scotsman defecting to what?
In the third installment of this series, Geralt stars as a Scotsman trying to defect from the Soviet Union.
I've probably not seen this movie.
Kenny?
This is tough because it's just a guess, but I'm going by the last word of Wild Hunt. So I'm going to say The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for Red October.
That's exactly right. You got
Oh
it.
my God. I didn't know the
Amazing.
plot for that movie. I just know the name.
Yeah, what's his name? This Scottish guy. Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery, yeah.
He plays a Russian guy, and he doesn't use an accent at all. He's just a Scottish dude.
I knew the
But
movie name.
defects to the
He's trying to defect from the Soviet Union. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the It's a good movie. You should see it. First
All
of all.
right. Yep.
But
I'm sure.
But it's Sean Connery trying to defect from from the Soviet Union with like an advanced submarine from the Soviet.
Gotcha.
Whatever. It's not important. Who's up? Ryan.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, my head.
I have so much fun writing these.
They're good. They're really good.
I am a man of constant sorrow because I keep dying in 17th century Japan. This boss is bullshit.
Okay. So. Okay. Whoa.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I know the...
Is that Ghost of Tsushima or is that Sekiro? Boss is bullshit. It's got to be Sekiro, right?
I don't know. There's a lot of bullshit.
So that would be. Oh, brother, where art thou? Shadows die twice.
Yes. Oh, brother, where art thou? Shadows die twice. That was a acclaimed sequel to Oh, brother, where art
Do I have Sekiro wrong? Is that the
You were wrong about
this?
Sekiro.
Okay.
You're in the right. You're in the right
I
ballpark.
heard
But no.
bosses and Japan, so that's
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess I'm wrong then.
You're wrong, Ryan. Which one? What do you think it is?
I really like Oh, brother, we're out there. Shadows die twice. Okami, brother, shadows die twice. I don't know.
Sorry, gents. It is Neo, brother. Where art thou?
Neo brother. Oh man, I should have got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan.
Neo.
This Australian dystopian classic would have only been improved with more bullet time action sequences, especially ones featuring diving through the air with guns akimbo.
Mad Max Payne.
You got it. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Amazing.
I was thinking
Hey.
Matrix. My mind.
Well,
moved me over to
originally I was like, oh yeah, but one of them has to be a game. So
Matrix. Yeah.
All right, here's a tough one, bud.
Okay.
Sorry. But it's good. I put a lot of clues in this one, so hopefully it won't.
Okay.
Two cursed female protagonists, one hacking and slashing her way through Norse puzzles, the other desperately trying to pass her curse to someone else before it's too late. I'm a simple man. I see Sam Raimi or hear a Heilung song, I'm in.
A Sam Raimi movie where there's a woman passing a curse around. What the hell is that?
it's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
I love it.
I think of passing it around a curse.
I'm just trying to think of the name of the other
I
game.
think of Denzel in Fallen when he's passing the ghost curse around.
Uh-oh. I saw a light bulb go off in
Hold
Ryan's
on.
head. Yeah.
Wait, let me think if I can get it from just the game.
Mhm.
So it's Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Is it Sacrifice? Is that a movie that starts with Sacrifice? Or is it a movie that starts with Blade from Hellblade? Hellblade, Senua's... Wait, is Sacrifice the sequel or the first game?
Sacrifice is the
Hellblade-
first game.
there's only
Is what?
Sacrifice is the first game.
It's the first game. Is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice for Redemption? I don't know.
No, I'm afraid not. Ryan, what do you think?
drag me to Hellblade.
Oh, nice.
Strenuous sacrifice, yeah. That's it.
Amazing.
Yeah, you got it.
Did you give that to me? 'Cause
All
I-
works. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. I'm not being critical.
I
of this
don't
one.
actually know the rest of that title for Hellblade, but yeah,
Hellblade
Drag Me to
Senua's Sacrifice. Is the last
Drag
part
Me
of
to
it.
Hell is
Really
so
good.
effing good.
I should see
Really
that.
good.
It is up there with Cabin in the Woods.
It's a very classic Sam
as-
Raimi movie.
as-
too.
It's more horrified than Cabin in the Woods, but
All right, Ryan.
God, man, I recommend.
I immediately
that
think
movie.
of Fallen, where Denzel's passing his...
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or no.
What's that other one?
The other guy.
It
Oh.
Follows. Doesn't that have a pass on
Fallen
thing?
was great too. Yeah, where the demon.
Time is on my
Yep.
side.
Tony Soprano
That's
sings
such
it.
a good movie.
Hey, come here. Come here. I want to tell you something. Hey, come here.
He's in that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sings to him he's one of the detectives.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, Ryan.
So good too. Oh man.
Want to play a game, Daimyo? A computer capable of running thousands of simulated battles per second. Or you could run them all manually in real time if you want to, featuring feudal Japan.
Pass. I'm not even going to try. That hurt my brain just what you said.
Want to play a game, Daimyo? A computer capable of running thousands of simulated battles per second. Or you could run them all manually in real time, if you want to. Featuring feudal Japan.
Want to play a game? What movie is that?
Yeah, what movie is that?
Want to play a game? It's a computer saying it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Oh, he did just get you?
It's a movie I haven't seen, but I know about from pop culture, and I can't think of what it is. It's not, is it Tron?
No, not Tron.
It's Want to play a game? Is it? Wait, what?
We'll let you keep guessing though.
My head is hurting from the other ones, and I didn't think clearly.
We can. I'll say I got this wrong. We can co-op it if you want.
Yeah, work together, and I'll give you
so
both
the
0
movie is
points.
War Games.
War
and
Games.
The game
Feudal
is
Japan.
Total. It's Total War, but it's
Feudal Japan.
but it's the Japan one.
Total War.
Samurai Total War or something like that, or like
Oh, you're so close.
oh my god, dude! Because like I only play Rome Total War, which is like the best one of the bunch.
I'm going to disagree for one reason.
boy, here
I'm
we
going to
go.
tell you why. So the answer is Shogun Total War Games.
Okay.
yeah,
Here's the reason I like
Shadows
Rome Total War is so good, man.
I like Rome Total War. I like Rome Total War. You know what I really liked about Shogun Total War? And none of the other games did this. There were ninjas and geishas in Shogun Total War that if you sick them on generals from the other side, little random video clips would pop up to show whether or not you were successful or not. And it was like ninjas like sneaking around camps or like castles or something like that. And they were either successful and like assassinated the general, or the general like would like know they were coming and then just like stab behind them and kill the ninja. And you could watch those videos. It was so dope. And the geishas were almost always successful because they're like geisha assassins. So they just like deliver tea and then just pull like a hairpin out and stab the general in the throat and then just walk away.
Were
It
they
was so
like
cool.
wait? Were they live action video?
No, they were like poorly animated stuff. Like,
Oh man,
you
I was
know,
kind of
from-
hoping they were like
from
the
back in the day.
old like Night Trap style. Like
No.
Yeah.
It was actually like animated, but they did a good job with it.
Yeah,
so.
gotcha.
All right.
We
That
need
was-
to get a bunch of listeners so we can actually have an "Oh Brother, Art Thou Shadows Die Twice" meme.
Oh, brother, where art thou, shadows die.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Who's up?
That's me.
Kenny's up.
Yeah, I should have. Oh man.
All right, buddy. Don't beat yourself up. Okay. I got quite a few left, actually. Still got like 5 or more. 5 or so. Okay. In this turn-based tactical role-playing game series, a deranged father plays dress-up in order to spend time with his kids. But watch out for permadeath.
Okay. This is Doubtfire and a tactical role playing game. So you would think I'd know the games more in these, but I'm knowing the movies a lot.
You're a big movie buff, though. I knew this one going in. So
I actually
you have an
like
upper
this
hand
one
there,
a
but-
lot.
Do you like it? Okay. I
Yeah,
thought you
this
would.
one's good.
Tactical role playing, turn based. You said right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Mrs. Doubtfire Emblem.
Yes.
That's right.
All right.
You got it, buddy.
That was
Good job.
Amazing.
I was cracking up at that one.
I'm having so much fun right now. I know this is like at your expense a little bit, but this is really fun.
That's a good one.
Okay. All right, Ryan.
All right.
It's older. Okay. Both of these things are a little bit older, but they're from our childhood. Okay. Platform your way through a classic cartoon feature on Game Boy. 5 baby dinosaurs suck up enemies and float around while avoiding the dreaded sharp tooth.
Kirby Dream Land Before Time.
That's right.
my
You got it,
God.
buddy.
Amazing.
That was impressive.
God,
Yeah. Well
that
done.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this one's going to be tough. Tough for me to do.
All right, tough
I'm
ones.
going to fuck it up too. It's going to be hilarious. All right. I'm about to do this. This is so dirty and cringy. I don't care. Listeners at home, this is going to cringe a little bit. Wicked Link. Wicked Link. Wicked Link, Link, Link. Hero Link. Desperata. Epona Rida. No, you don't want nada.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. A movie that has a DJ in it, I guess.
Yes.
Do you recognize that song, Ryan?
Uh,
That rap?
no, I know that it's the Legend of Zelda, and it's pretty rad. Those bad guys from Ganon are really bad. Octorats and something. Then he,
Desperata. Rup Rida. No, you don't want nada.
I don't think I'm going to get this. I can't think of any movie with a prominent DJ at the moment. Well, No, I'm thinking of that movie with Christian Slater, like from the 80s, where he's like at the pirate radio station or something. That's not it.
This guy, the star, tended to create rap for the movies he was in.
Huh.
So
Oh wait, Wiki is. Oh wait a minute. Okay, wait, whoa,
Oh boy.
And okay, I got this. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild Wild West.
That's right.
Amazing.
Nice. You got there.
Oh, I'm glad this one came to Ryan.
All right.
This one is on you, buddy.
All right.
I believe in you.
Huh?
This was a tough one. These two couldn't be less similar, unless one of those 16 massive monsters happened to be vampires. I suppose New Zealand and Japan are vaguely similarly shaped.
So Shadow of Colossus. Oh. What We Do in the Shadows of Colossus.
That's right, buddy.
Shadow of Colossus. Sorry. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Kenny, back to you.
All right.
All right, we're on the last two, and they're pretty tough.
Okay.
It's one of Terry Gilliam's weird ones. As if there were
Yeah.
some normal
What?
ones. It's exceptionally weird ones.
Okay.
I wonder how much weirder it would have been had Kevin and his gang of dwarves had a small instrument that could control the weather, summon a horse, or most relevantly, control the flow of time itself.
All right. So, thought process here. Well, Terry Gilliam movies that I know for sure are just okay. They are Fear and Loathing, 12 Monkeys, and Brazil. And I know Brazil is
It's
a
part
very
of
weird one.
It's not one of those, but it's
Oh,
part of
damn it.
it's part of the there's 3 movies that Terry Gilliam did, including Brazil, that were
Oh boy, I'm not going to remember that.
like in his like weird warped mind trilogy that you can kind of Google and get that same answer. So
And I was banking on getting that movie first, and I didn't really get the game at all. So I don't think I'm going to get it.
What,
Ryan,
can
you
you
wanna
repeat
give it a
it real quick?
yeah, it's one of Terry Gilliam's weird ones. I wonder how much weirder it would have been had Kevin and his gang of dwarves had a small instrument that could control the weather, summon a horse, or most relevantly, control the flow of time itself.
Control the weather. Or the time itself.
It's a game where you can summon a horse and control the weather. I don't.
And you're a dwarf
With a small instrument.
with a small instrument.
That's kind of the question. Like, what part is the movie and what part is the game?
Yeah, just for the sake of I'm going to pass.
It could all be the Terry Gilliam movie.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time Bandits.
Oh, Time Bandits.
Yeah.
I know.
I've never seen.
Yeah. I know of the movie. I just forgot that it was a Terry Gilliam movie.
All right. Here's the last one. Okay.
All right.
Ready, Ryan?
Yeah.
Tom is message. Meg is message. Message is push. Kiss is win. Meg and Tom is kiss. Level complete.
Right. So that is You Got Mail, and it's oh my god, what's the name of that stupid game? The Basha is you. What's his name? Baba is you. So the Baba is You Got Mail.
You've got it, buddy. That's it.
Amazing.
I would not have got that one.
Gentlemen, well done.
That was awesome.
Ryan, the losing streak is over. Ryan wins 9-6.
Amazing.
Done,
my
buddy.
curse has been lifted.
I was going to give you this too.
That was well worth the effort, man. That was very impressive, Ryan.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was so much fun. Oh gracious.
Yeah.
So, what'd y'all think?
Have
was
you ever
awesome.
played Baba's You?
No, I'm familiar with it.
Let me tell you,
It is.
it's fun until
game.
it's suddenly so mind-bendingly difficult
Yeah.
that you should watch some of the speed runs.
Isn't that like a game where you can like create kind of or
So you kind of
What Tim just described is literally the game, and
kind of create the
that's right.
circumstances on the screen so that objects you see on the screen change their
Yeah, square,
exactly.
circle, and and then you solve.
then you
puzzles,
just solve the puzzle based on like it fucks with your mind because it's like okay, this is this now, and now you make this.
That
It's
does
like,
sound awesome. I should try that.
Yeah,
It's really cool. It'll bend your mind a little bit.
yeah, it's really good though. Yeah,
I think I've gotten 20 to 30 levels in, and then went, no, my head's full. My head's full. I can't
I
do
have to
this
say,
anymore.
Tim, that game was
Amazing.
Oh, thank you.
that was really good.
Thank you.
That was
awesome.
The beginnings, I was getting nervous because like they were like, oh my god, these are a little bit tough. But I think when your brain starts kicking
in that zone,
like
yeah.
literally when I couldn't figure out
it was to put the one on the
twin
top.
snakes on a plane.
He had written down snakes on a plane, twin snakes, and I was just telling him to put twin snakes on top.
And my brain just wouldn't let me do it. And then finally it clicked, and I'm like, oh, I could do these now. So now it's just a matter of do I know the game or do I know the movie?
Do we have a
Brother,
name?
where art thou? Shadows Die Twice. That is the official name of that game going forward.
I can't put that in the title.
Oh, man. We do need merch that has that.
That's too long of a title, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Movie smash up.
Movie game smash.
Movie game smash up. That's literally what my text document is called. So
Cool.
that should work just fine.
All right. Well, that was an awesome game, and if you think you can come up with a better game than Tim here, if you're up to the
Try me.
challenge, why don't you hit us up at TheLeetistPod@gmail.com.
Give me your best shot.
Hit us up on Twitter at TheLeetist. We will be back next week with more stuff to talk about, more games to play, new games, new debates, debate fights, fight to the death. And we'll probably have some guests coming on in the coming weeks. Going to figure that out, have some new
Very excited
voices
about
up in
that.
here
Yeah.
Nice.
to play games with us.
Probably just sick of hearing the three of us, man, over and over again.
I don't say this enough. If you guys want to help us out, get visibility for our podcast, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Any comment you leave anywhere helps the podcast get seen by more people. So all that stuff helps us a lot.
Why can't you just leave a damn comment?
Even if you press the dislike button, it's still attention.
No, don't tell them that. Okay.
Let the boys sleep in your
Why
bed.
can't you just let the boys sleep in your bed? Hi.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Good night and good luck.